Gibb and Jake.
Yeah.
Because Jake has now said that he will fight Gibb. 110%.
Yeah. You know what I was so annoyed at? Obviously, we couldn't hear anything on that. Yeah. I didn't know he was saying bring him back up, bring him back up.
Who?
Jake was saying bring him back up.
Kind of.
But I think he was being serious. I think he was half being like, oh, why are you running? Why are you running? Because the security guard taken away. But I think he was like, oh, let me face off with him. I think if Gibb went back up, he would have done it.
Jake does know how to like sell a fight.
It's true.
Because that's the thing. Like, so Gibb goes up. So I'm standing next to Gibb in the crowd, and he's like, I'm going. If I get mentioned, I'm going.
Yeah. But the interesting thing is, because he was with us, right? And we were trying to think, like, help him get up. We were like, just go and talk to them, go. And then we spoke to one of the security guards down here, and we were like, when he mentioned his name, can you help him up? And he did, big guy.
Yeah.
Then Eddie was the one who actually brought him up to the stage.
Yeah, Eddie was the first one to grab him.
I don't know why the security guards were so mad at him on stage. I get that they went to like scrap. So I'm like, keep him apart. But after that, you don't have to push him off the stage. Because he literally was brought up by the guy running this event. Like, let him be there.
That's what really annoyed me, that. And the thing that also annoyed me is the fact that Eddie didn't really stop them.
Yeah.
Because they literally walked him up. And that's where Jake then goes like, oh, you say I've been running, but look who's leaving the stage. And I'm there like, that doesn't really count as running if you're getting dragged off by 2 security guards.
Yeah. I really think that at all these events, security are so annoying.
Yeah. It's because they don't understand what it is.
Yeah.
They think that they probably all have the same intention of like, Gibb going up there, Gibb genuinely has malicious intent.
Yeah.
Gibb has the intent of getting that fight so that he can, I mean, a fight is like an even battle.
Yeah.
Like, if Gibb and Jake go in a ring together, they've both agreed to go in.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Gibb's not going to just punch Jake out of nowhere.
No. They're selling the event, right? Yeah. But I mean, like, even in terms of like us getting in, like, I hate when bouncers and security guys, I know it's their job to be very strict and be like, not let anyone in and be very cautious, but it's like, even if you're like on the list, like, so we were at the door and he's like, are you on the list? I'm like, yeah. He's like, what do you want me to do about it then? I'm like, well, go and get the list. And like, the guy with the list was in the event and they weren't letting me in the event to go on. I'm like, what the hell? How do I prove to you I'm on the list? And then the issue with us is because you're different. You'll be Simon Minter, but say me, like Randolph, a lot of people think that's my name.
Andrew,
So they're like, what's your name? And I'm like, well, I don't know if like JJ or whoever's put Randolph or Andrew Shane.
You have to show ID as well.
Yeah, they're like, you have to show ID. So they're like, what's your name? I'm like, well, it's either Randolph or Andrew Shane. And at that point, they're like, oh, you're just trying to
you've got
spam names. Yeah, and then like they did that thing, right, where they were like, oh, put your wrist out. So I was like this. They're like, no, your right wrist.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sure it's a rule that you can only have the thing on the right wrist. But I'm like, well, why does it make a difference? It's crazy. I don't understand it.
So there's a video I saw yesterday where I'm standing at the door to go in.
Yeah.
And so they were there like, Simon's standing there so awkwardly. And I was like, I was really awkward because, so I'm standing there in a queue and like to my right and my left is like fans and in front of me is a wall of fans.
Yeah.
Then I'm kind of standing there and there's Toby as well. Then Steve, a security, like a bodyguard kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, JJ Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's standing like 2 yards in front of me. Suddenly, I just hear this big man storm out from the door.
Yeah.
It's Shannon Briggs.
Oh my.
And he's there going, let's go, champ, let's go. And he squares up to Steve. And I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. I think it's all like, it's Shannon Briggs being a
him,
personality.
Yeah.
But then these 10 guys walk up and they literally just walk through the crowd, walk through the queue and just walk up to Shannon Briggs.
Yeah.
Shannon Briggs goes inside for a second. And then they all come up to me and they're kind of like, are you waiting to go in? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, we're here with Shannon Briggs. We know. And they name this guy that Shannon Briggs is friends with that they're friends with.
Okay.
And I'm kind of there like, okay, cool. I mean, there is a queue here.
Yeah.
Like, we're all on the list. I don't say this, but I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. And they just literally start pushing past me to go in the door.
Oh, wow.
And the security guard's like, no, you have to wait here. Like,
yeah.
Get your name on the list kind of thing. Shannon Briggs comes out. He's like, yeah, they're all with me. And then they go in and they're not on the list.
Well, did the security let him actually in at that point?
And I'm literally there like, Shannon Briggs. I mean, I'm on JJ's list.
You know what's crazy? This is what I wanted to say a minute ago.
For like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So like, what I don't like at events is with security is you get the person who's in charge, right, and they still don't let them in. So I text Liam. So me, Freezy, and Sam are trying to get in, and then I don't think Sam's on the list, or like I don't know what happened. And then you get like Liam there, and then the guy who's running the zone or Matchroom, and he's like, yeah, let him in, it's fine. And the security guy like, nah. And he's like, well, it's their event. How can you not let? And it's crazy. And it happened on tour as well, right? So on tour, we went down to bring, what's his name? I forgot now. We were letting someone in. DTG. and then the extra Tino. Yeah, Quedeca was with us because Quedeca was at the show in London, and then these guys didn't have wristbands or anything, but we let them up, right? So then I went to collect them, brought them up, and then they were like, "Oh no, they're not on the. You can't. There's no badge. You can't let them up." And I was like, "Well, it's my show, so they can come up." And then I was like, "Okay, you can't." So then Elliot, our tour manager, came down. He's literally running the whole event. Like, he's got a badge that's says Usher, not like the artist.
Yeah,
he can bring or escort something. he can whoever he brings, whoever he brings, that badge allows him to come through. And he was like, "Nah, this guy can't come through. It's just a security guy. He's not the head security. He's just like he's the guy where he's been told if they haven't got a band, they can't come in."
Yeah.
But then he fails to see that it's our event. You know, so we can't let them in. You know, and then he's like, "Oh, you have to get a badge." I'm like, "Okay, so we could easily get them a badge, right? But we have to go all the way to the front of the venue to get a badge, and then come all the way back." So we're like, "Can't we just say that we're giving him permission to get the badge?" And he's like, "Nah, you can't come through."
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it. And the only time they let him through was when Steve came and got him because this guy can't argue with Steve. So
that's the thing. It's like it's mad that. It's like, so for example, in the crowd at the press conference, we couldn't go up to the stage, like we couldn't be within like a yard or two of the stage. Then one of Steve's mates, who I've met before, who's like a bodyguard slash bodybuilder, blah, 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 literally just walks through, stands at the front.
Yeah,
security guard stands there like, "Oh, you guys can't come forward." But let him stand wherever he wants. And I'm like, it almost made me want to go to the gym.
Come back like, "Yo, what's up now?"
Yeah.
But it was good though because he actually helped Gibb get up.
Yeah.
That was so annoying because also Gibb, like, his mic wasn't on properly. Like, I even watched the stream back, but he was like, he wasn't holding it close enough. I couldn't tell what he was saying. It's so annoying. Like,
because he was so gassed.
Yeah. It was a good moment though. He definitely like hyped things up and it definitely got things moving with that. Because now Jake said, "I'll 110% fight him," and I'm thinking that. I said this off air as well. I was like, I think he knows now that him and Gibb won't fight on this event. Yeah. And I think he knows that he won't. Jake's going to fight someone else before he fights Gibb. Yeah. So I think now that Jake knows that, he'll just say, "Yeah, I'll fight Gibb for sure." And then I think after that, say Jake does whatever he does. I think after that, he's going to be like, "Nah, now I don't want to fight Gibb anymore." Yeah. And then people start talking about it again. And it's just a continuous way that he can. There's rumors. There's rumors he's fighting. Is it? Yeah. Okay. There's rumors. Well, Jake or Gibb? Wait, let me check. I really want. Obviously, at this point, it's crazy because I think Gibb and Jake, not as much as JJ and Logan, but I think the hype's there. You know, I think they sell tickets as well. Oh, for sure. They are, like, everyone in the world, especially in the YouTube world, wants, even Sky Sports and that. Everyone wants Gibb. Rumors saying Jake Paul is set to fight on the Joshua Ruiz undercard in December. Yeah, so that's what I heard. Yeah, but I don't think it's Gibb. It could be. I don't know. That's why I don't know. I hope it is, man. That'd be insane. That would be. I saw Eddie Hearn saying to Gibb they can sort something out. Yeah. But again, will it be with Jake? I'd love to see that, mainly just because I'd love to see Gibb. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Gibb is so entertaining. He's so, no matter what, on stage, off stage, in the ring. I mean, that fight was with Jay was pretty good, right? Yeah. To say, like, that was amazing. He was just not going to stop. He was getting smacked in the face as well. Still going, like, you just can't hurt Gibb. he's like, there's something wrong up here. Yeah. It works for boxing. He even admits that. He says I'm crazy. I'm fearless. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, he's such a legend. I mean, I'd love to see that happen. They should just do their own event at this point. Jake should be like, you know what? Jake should see this relevancy because, like, even Gibbs tweeting, like, look at Jake's videos. Yeah, Jake's last two videos haven't hit 1 mil yet. Yeah. Gibb hasn't posted for a while. Yeah. But his last two are on 1.8. Yeah, and I guarantee you, if Jake does a video, here's a free video for you, Jake. If he does something to do with him fighting Gibb, that video will bang. That should be his test. Yeah, he should clickbait Gibb. Yeah. Go for it, man. Clickbait him, and if it gets you views, that shows he's relevant enough. Yeah. I think Gibb needs to post again though, because if Gibb posts now and gets over 1 million, he can literally be like, look, you are posting. You're not getting it. I am posting. I am getting 1 million. Yeah. And I think that this is not me saying with my history with Deji, but I literally think that Jake and Gibb would be so much more entertaining build-up wise and fight-wise than Deji and Jake. Potentially, yeah. Yeah, just because it's like more organic. I feel like the issue with the last one is in both sides, it's like it's Logan's brother fighting JJ's brother. Yeah, and that's annoying. Kind of like, now it's like they've got their own fight. It's their own thing, you know. And I don't think anyone Jake could fight, at least to us, and maybe that's the issue, would gather the attention. I don't care if he fights like someone like Soulja Boy. It's not entertaining to me. Yeah. It has to be someone who wants to fight, but then he wants to fight like Dylan Dennis guy, but he's like also like actually a MMA fighter. So in my head, I'm like, surely he would just destroy Jake. I mean, I'd still love to see that fight. Yeah, that's true. I'd still love to see that fight as well. Yeah.